Hi, this is Mr. Sharps. Welcome to the channel. I hope that you will enjoy this new video. If you are here for the very first time, you can subscribe and hit the thumbs button, and I would really appreciate it. Okay, let's dive into it. Welcome to the second episode on how to buy your first property. First of all, a little bit of disclaimer. This is not a financial advice, but is meant for education, information, and entertainment. So let's go into it. On our first episode, we've covered mostly on credit profiles. I think when you reach that stage now where your credit profile is clean, where you have worked so hard to make sure that you clean up, you make your house to be clean, and when you go to the bank will able not to even decline you of some sort, because everything has been cleaned out. So you get to another stage now. I call this stage do your own research stage. When you are doing your own research stage, that means before you meet any professionals, because in this journey where you are at now, you'll be meeting a number of professionals, some as estate agent, bond originators, attorneys, which is transfer attorneys, bond attorneys that will be meeting. So you do your first your own research in order to know what is necessary, going to be needed, and what is expected of you before you meet them, so that when you come there and meet them, you know you're never being told wrong information, but now you know what to do and when to do it. Okay, in this stage, in the first stage, in your doing your own research, first thing that you need to know, how much are you qualifying for, and how much are you going to be paying at least when the bank approves you for that particular home loan, and therefore how much are you going to be paying per month, so that you can also budget and know what is going to happen. Into that, I will suggest that you Google a bond calculator on your browser. Just Google a bond calculator, and then a number of companies that do have calculators. Those calculators, then they can able to estimate how much you're going to be paying monthly, but of course it's just an estimate, because it's going to depend still on the interest rate, on how the bank is going to give you, so that you can be clear before you meet them. Then you know that, okay, I'm expected at the end of the day, when my mortgage has been approved, this is X amount that I'm going to be paying. And then in some calculators, they even have the cost amount, which is the attorney's cost, or they call it the transfer fees, because at the end of the day, while you are doing your registration of the bond, and therefore there will be attorneys that are involved, so the cost that will be expected for you to pay. So at least when you are there into those calculators, just check how much are the bond, at least the estimate. You cannot maybe to be accurate, at least it's going to give you an estimate on how much are you going to be expected to pay by the attorneys. So in the bond calculator, they will ask you also the deposit. Maybe you have a down payment that you can able to put down when while you are wanting to apply for this mortgage. I would say that is putting down a deposit is on two advantages. First of all, it will able to assist you in a matter of seeing, the bank will see the seriousness on that you are really taking a risk, because you are not giving them the full risk, but now you are at least giving a certain part of your risk, that okay, I'm willing to be bonded for these X years, and therefore this is how much I'm willing to put it down as a deposit. That is the first thing. That means now the bank will see their seriousness, and then they can able to approve you quickly. And therefore the second thing, it will able to assist you on your monthly premiums, which is on your monthly installment. You will be not, if you have a deposit, you will not pay the same amount as a person that was granted for the 100%. But now, because we have put it something, then they will lower your installment, your monthly installment, so it can assist you. So but then, even if you don't have a deposit, it doesn't mean that the bank won't approve you. They will still approve you, but of course it depends for your credit worthiness, how your credit is, and your affordability, and therefore then they can able to approve you the 100% and without maybe paying something. So it is possible. So after getting that done, now you know now how much it's your bond. If your mortgage is going to be this X amount, and then you're going to be paying this monthly on this amount, and then how much the bond fees that are going to be costing, of which is on that one for the attorneys. Will be touching it more on our last episode, where we'll be talking mostly about the attorneys. So after finishing that stage, then you get to the second stage. The second stage, now you are getting yourself into the market now, where you are searching for your dream home, where you are searching for that first property that you are looking for, because now you know you've got the information in place, and then you are going out there. And in doing that, you can use various of platforms that people that advertise their property for any buyers. So you can use those platforms. You know those platforms, you can use them, and therefore at least now you know how much are you looking for, and then it's going to make it easier for you to minimize. Don't be so much vast, but you can able to minimize or construct yourself to a certain particular category of properties. And then as soon as you found that particular property or properties that you are interested in, and then you can start calling now your first professional, which is your estate agent. And the estate agent is a person that is representing both seller and buyer for that particular property. So that person knows about everything about the property. You don't have to meet the buyer. You don't have to meet the seller, but the whole information you're gonna get it by the estate agent. The estate agent will be the one. It will be the advisor in the journey now when you are starting to purchase. And therefore, while you are with the estate agent, and then he or she will able to take you through, which is first of thing, you have to ask to view the property. And therefore, when you are viewing the property, please make sure that you are getting yourself satisfied when viewing that property. Make sure that you see the inside and the outside. You cannot view the property on the street, just maybe on the corner, maybe the estate agent saying that, okay, that is the property, and therefore you go inside. No, you have to go inside and make sure that you go each and every room, and then you search and you check that you are satisfied. And therefore, if you are satisfied, then now you can move to a second stage. But now, if you are not, it is you can also, if you are not satisfied, you can also ask for a second viewing anytime. As long as you see a hint, you can also ask your agent now to say that, guy or lady, can I able to view that property again, so that I want to see X and Y, so that I can be satisfied. And then as soon as when you are satisfied, please on that ask so many questions that you want to be clear of the property. Like the like of is the seller going to do anything to the property? or maybe the paint is going to be painted or what. And then some question you can even ask when the seller will be leaving the property, when I'm going to be taking occupation, those things, those kind of things. Anything that you feel that you want to know about the property is the best person that you can ask, that the estate agent. So immediately when you are now done with that, and then now you are satisfied with that property, then you are getting closer to the final stages. Now you can able to sign on the dotted line. But before you sign on the dotted line, let's meet on the third episode, where we're gonna get it on what are you signing for in the dotted line, and what is needed from you on that stage.